Welcome to 2K Sports in the NBA. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. Let's get live on a Saturday night. It's going to be the Houston Rockets up against the Detroit Pistons. And things are about ready, so let's head on out to Kevin, Clark, and Steve for the call in Detroit.
It's Detroit Pistons NBA action. We're in the Motor City, where the Pistons are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. I'm Kevin Harlan. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And one of the players we'll focus on here, Derrick Rose, guys.
One of the most explosive players in league history, in my mind. Derrick Rose, so good going to the basket. When he can get some space in the lane and go off 2 feet, it's incredible to watch him finish.
Yeah, and he's really worked on perfecting his little floaters, those runners and half shots we call them, that he likes to get up over the top of outstanding shot blockers, and he started to master those shots, and that's made him even more unguardable.
Take a look at the Rockets. They've probably been looking forward to this part of the schedule for a long time. A lot of upcoming home games are slated for them here.
Kevin, this team has been a total surprise. I mean, a lot of people didn't feel like they'd be this good, but they've come together as a group. The sum of the total is better than the individual parts, and that's evident with this group.
And that's the lesson here, Clark. It doesn't have to be about individual talent if all the pieces fit together perfectly. The players on this team complement each other beautifully.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Murray. Back to Rose. Houston moving the ball around. Murray, no good. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against Cleveland.
That game nearly got away from them. A little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
You know what? The overtime was a bit of a lifeline for them. Things really swung in their favor then, and they were very strong in that extra session.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
And that one falls for Westbrook. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Houston's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. We talked about their strategy on how to contain Russell Westbrook, and he told me that Russell's at his best in the open floor. To counteract that, they'll try to make sure they get back on defense in a hurry and limit his chances to get out in transition and start setting up his teammates or throwing down dunks. Neither is a good option for them.
And thank you, Doris.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
The pass to Fox. Number 34, the follow-up team.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Here's the screen. Pass to Crowder. Will it go? That's good. Crowder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
He dishes it to Westbrook. A three-pointer, no good.
Really good defense, but you got to set better screens than that offensively.
Rockets trail by 3. Here's Murray. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Russell Westbrook. The Rockets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He's off on the first. one misses.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Number 34. Bagley. And finally they hit one. Rockets trail by 5. Outside Rose. They set the pick. Passes to Murray. Fires from deep. And that one's good. He's got 6.
Boy, that is just good stuff for him. Nice touch.
Here's Fox. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He's making all the right decisions offensively.
Here's Rose. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Here's Manobi. The shot no good. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
And one of the factors in that game was they just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Excellent D there from Fox.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Back to Westbrook. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Well, he's been an 80% free throw shooter on the season. I mean, he shot the ball with confidence from the stripe.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Rockets trail by 6. Christie the pass to Frank. Okogie. The dish now to Walker. Latrey. Plays again. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
This was a matchup they thought maybe they could exploit. Another team that struggled last year, but in this case didn't work out. They lost both matchups.
Fox against Walker. Kicks it to Westbrook. Launches a 3. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Well, you know, when they need a big 3, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And, Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Steve talking about it wasn't pretty for him last year, losing both games, and part of the expectations haven't been a whole lot higher this season.
You know, from my standpoint, I do think they've kept their expectations low. So, that being said, this is the kind of opponent they have to beat if they don't want to end up at the bottom of the standings again.
That's good from Okogie. The Rockets making a switch here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Fox. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
He found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
Houston's gone 306, 50% from deep so far tonight. There's a good screen. Walker the pass. Okogie gives him the lead pass. Now, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Fox kicks to Westbrook. A pass to Fox. Back to Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Right at the free throw line. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Doing a great job here, able to create some second chance points with their extra effort and hustle.
Fox against Walker. And the pass to Christie. Okogie. The three-pointer off the mark. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Fox. Cannot hit.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Walker the pass to Frank. Okogie. Outside, Walker takes the three. No good.
Look at the big man there. He knows how to go up and get that rebound.
Here's Fox, averaging 19 points per contest. Outside Westbrook. He passes to Fox. Detroit, no good that time either.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yep, they were ready to go right from the opening tip.
Here's Walker with the three.
What determination. There was a lot of competition for that rebound, and he came away with it.
Westbrook passes to Fox. Shot from 12. And that one hits back iron.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, he sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Fans don't like that call one bit.
Well, the officials got an earful as a result.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. There's Noel. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And Clark, you brought up second chance points earlier. It's probably the biggest reason for the lead here, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Kevin. Anytime you can get those second chance opportunities, I mean, it gives your offense such an injection. I mean, you run good offense, you miss the shot, boom, you come up with the offensive rebound, and you still get 2 points.
That free throw good from Noel. Both free throws good from Noel. There's 1:47 left here in the first quarter. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
And stolen by Noel. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Kevin, they've been playing with an awful lot of energy here, getting a lot of offensive rebounds. That's always an indicator of hustle and energy.
That's a two-pointer from Walker. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper. Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
Pass to Christie for the three. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Christie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Taken away. There's the pick. Okogie the pass to Christie. Lets it go with the 3. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Here's Noel. Right now averaging 17 points a game. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team, about 79% on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Christie. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Here's Noel. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Now, here's Walker. 1 second left. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Pistons lead by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Next Thursday night.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Now the key has been the rebounding department. This club dominating the paint area. And if this continues, they'll be in great shape.
Well, they've done two things. They've limited second chances, and they've been able to flex their muscle down low.
Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Bryant. And it's Murray in at the shooting guard. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They completely dominated the boards here.
Reddish. Can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Off target from three-point range. Pistons leading by 7. Bradley dishes to Noel. Back to Bradley. Number 31. Drills the three-pointer.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Onobi. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, he's one of the premier defenders in the game, Kevin. Really embraces that challenge to guard the top-tier scorers and make life difficult for them.
And he also loves to jump into the passing lanes and pick you off. I mean, he likes to shoot the gap. It backfires on occasion, but like a great base runner, he seems to pick his spots pretty well.
The Rockets making a switch here. That one is no good. Pistons leading by 9. Outside Bradley. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Rocket 6. Noel with it, working on Rose. It's stolen by Rose. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Rose has got the ball, gets it to go.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Takes a 3, and another 3 for Detroit.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
For three, Smith. That's good. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
That drops. 8 points for him. Pistons leading by 8. And here is Noel. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Passes it to Murray. Houston moving it around. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Rockets trail by 10. Here's Murray, and he lays it straight in.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Noel gets the screen from Smith. And Noel kicks to Bradley. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Bradley's got his second basket of the night. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Now the pass to Murray. Ball stolen. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They're making a concerted effort to get to the free throw line in the first half, guys, and they're cashing in.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Tom. Rockets trail by 12. Murray, the pass to Rose. Crowder can't nail the jumper. The feed to Bradley. Dishes it to Noel. Smith on the wing for 3. That's good. Smith's got 6.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Rose, good.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Number 34, defended by Bryant. Gets it to go.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Rockets trail by 15. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Now we get a chance to check out Derrick Rose. He's been a standout for them the past few weeks. The numbers show it. 3rd in assists. He's in the top 10 in steals per game as well. So this is a guy who you have to be aware of when you've got the ball in your hands.
And Steve, let's mention his top 3 assist ranking again. I mean, he is so motivated to get his teammates the ball in the best spot possible. I think that's what he gets the most joy out of. That's what drives him, setting up other people.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
There's the screen. Noel dishes to Bradley. Noel. Shot clock at 5. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Suns. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And checking out Houston, 9.5 games behind.
Checking out Houston, they've become a team that you really have to watch out for. I mean, just look at where they are in the standings. Remember where they were last year at this time? A big difference.
Yeah, big difference, Clark. It was a tough season a year ago, and as a result, there weren't a lot of expectations coming into this season. So I like what this club has done. I mean, they've really competed, and they've come together as a unit. They're well coached and well prepared every night.
And the Rockets making a change here. Walker's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter. That'll do it.
And Bryant kicks to Walker. Pass to Murray. That's a nice pass in there by Houston. Offensive rebound. Bryant. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Rockets have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7.
Well, to this point of the season, guys, they're knocking down about 76% of their free throws.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
The Rockets making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Pistons leading by 13. Passes it to Todd. The jump hook, and the shot is good. He's got 6.
Yeah, pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Here's Christie, defended by Noel. And it's Walker penetrating. Here's Manobi. Frames the three-pointer.
Well, the shots are starting to fall a little bit more than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they say it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive in golf. Well, the shaky start can be overcome because now they're starting to heat up.
He got right to the cup using that screen. Noel's got 4 points in the quarter.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Walker goes in. Shot off the screen. Good. Walker's got his first points of the game.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks just to get you some open looks like that one.
Bradley passes to Noel. There's a screen. Off target from outside.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
It's good from long range. Noel's got 9 points.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Back to Walker. Pass to Christie. Inside. Bryant. Walker's shot is off.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Outside Brent. Feeds to Noel. Reddish. 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 8.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
And Anunoby. Defended by Todd. Back to Walker from outside the arc, and that one's good. Walker's got 5 points so far.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half. And yeah, goose egg from three-point land.
Reddish. Crowder pulls it in. Rockets trail by 14. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He feeds it to Walker. He passes to Christie. No good with the triple.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And that one's good. No error. 8 seconds left in the first half. Right side to Walker. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And an ideal finish to the quarter for them as he drains it at the buzzer.
Boy, I like the fact he didn't rush it at all. Fantastic shot.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. It's been a clinic so far from Noel.
Well, he's the ringleader. And we can see it in the first half with the offense, the way he distributed the ball, really kept everybody involved.
And, you know, that's just the thing. You and I both would have loved playing with him because he makes sure everybody gets a little bit of the sugar.
And for the Rockets, Jay Crowder out there with Bryant. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Murray in at the 2. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Pistons.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Back to Rose. Houston moving it around. Shot by Crowder, no good.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
They get the rebound. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Well, coaches love him because of the hustle he's continually showing out on the floor. And I think where you really see it most is on the offensive boards.
And I know nothing fires him up more than a huge jam right in the face of an opponent. I mean, those facials get him going. Don't discount how that can deflate the defender and the other team, too.
Rockets trail by 18. Rose kicks to Crowder. Down low, Bryant. He dishes it to Crowder. Back to Bryant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Derrick Rose third.
Boy, he's really done a nice job of looking for his teammates and getting them the ball on time and in rhythm. And it's resulted in more open looks for his team. And that's all good.
Free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. They set the screen. Fox passes to Westbrook. Here's the 3. Fox, no good. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You guys are ready, yeah!
First one falls for him. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Rockets trail by 18. He kicks it to Rose. Ripped away. And now the Pistons fast break. The kick out to Westbrook. And there's the pass to Fox. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him. Looking at the Pistons, Kevin, let's see how they performed over the last month in the NBA league rankings. 10th in free throw shooting, 14th in rebounding, and they're in the top half of the league in scoring as well. Not too shabby.
I'm impressed most with their free throw shooting that you talked about. This is a team that really focuses from the foul line. They shoot the ball well from there, and as a result, they're constantly looking to attack to try to get those free points at the free throw line.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The dish to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bagley the pass to Westbrook. From deep. Detroit, no good that time either. Rockets trail by 15. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Bagley. Hits the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Derrick Rose.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Pass to Fox. Nice one for 3. Here's Bagley. And he drops him the layup off the glass. He's got 10.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Fox against Rose. Pass to Murray. Back to Rose. Kicks to Crowder. From the arc. Cannot hit.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Left side Westbrook. Fox. Off the left rim and out.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Left side Rose. He passes it to front. And it's Rose penetrating. Deflected. Here's Fox. Defended by Frank. There's the pick. Number 25. Bagley. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Penalty. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside. I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring.